Have you ever found yourself in that all-too-familiar situation? You're connecting with a woman, the conversation's flowing, there's laughter, genuine eye contact, maybe even a little playful teasing, but then that relentless doubt creeps in. Does she actually like me, or is she just being polite? You see, most men don't realize this, but women rarely express attraction in obvious, straightforward ways. Instead, they drop signals, subtle hints that are incredibly easy to miss, or worse, completely misunderstand. And that, my friends, is precisely where countless opportunities slip away. What if you could instantly recognize those hidden signs? What if you never again had to wonder whether she's truly interested or just being nice? What if you possessed the undeniable confidence that comes from knowing you're reading her unspoken language correctly? Hey everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Wisdom Now. We all understand that true connection isn't just about what you see on the surface, and what she feels too. Most men with the best intentions tend to offer compliments like, "You're beautiful," or "You have amazing eyes." And sure, those are pleasant, but let's be honest, they're often as forgettable as last week's grocery list. She's heard them 1,000 times from 1,000 different guys who frankly left no real impact on her. They're like a tiny hit of fleeting validation that disappears faster than a free sample at the supermarket. But what if you could say or do something that makes her stop dead in her tracks? Something that makes her pulse quicken, that leaves her wondering, what exactly did he mean by that? That, my friends, is when you don't just enter her thoughts, you take up permanent residence there. That's when you flip the entire game on its head, transforming from just another guy to the one she can't stop thinking about. In this video, I'm going to pull back the curtain on the unspoken ways women reveal their true feelings. We're diving deep into 11 subtle yet undeniable gestures and signs that a woman secretly likes you. These aren't your typical pickup artist tricks. These are rooted in human psychology, powerful, dangerously effective, and they will ignite something deep inside her. Something primal that most men never even scratch the surface of. Recognize these signals, and you'll always know when the interest is real. Use them wisely, because once you do, she will never look at you the same way again. Are you ready to discover the silent language that makes you unforgettable? Let's dive in. All right. Let's dive into the very first and perhaps most telling sign that a woman secretly likes you. Her eyes reveal what she won't say. You've heard the old adage, the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? Well, when it comes to attraction, this couldn't be more profoundly true. A woman might not confess her interest with words, but her eyes, my friends, they will absolutely betray her true feelings. The way she looks at you, how often, how long, and with what intensity, can reveal a hidden world of attraction that her spoken words simply cannot. First up, pay attention to the lingering gaze. Have you ever noticed when someone holds eye contact with you for just a second or two longer than is strictly necessary? That's because deep attraction isn't just about looking. It's about not being able to look away. It's an unconscious sign of interest, almost like her mind is telling her to move on, to be polite. But her emotions are compelling her gaze to linger just a moment longer. It's a silent, powerful acknowledgement of your presence. Next, watch for the double take. This is a classic for a reason. You walk past her, she glances, and then, almost imperceptibly, she glances again. It's subtle, it's quick, And it's her subconscious urging her to steal another look. She's trying to play it cool, to make it seem like a coincidence, but her inner curiosity about you is simply too strong to resist that second glance. It's a clear signal that you've piqued her interest on a deeper level. Then, there's the incredibly common and often misunderstood quick look away. This happens when she catches your eye. Perhaps you even hold her gaze for a split second, and then she quickly, almost shyly, turns her head or drops her eyes. Why? Because she's attracted, but she might feel a sudden flush of embarrassment or a desire not to reveal her interest too obviously. It's her attempting to appear calm and collected, even as her body is screaming out her true feelings. Don't mistake this for disinterest. It's often a sign of powerful, nervous attraction. But here's arguably the most profound and unmistakable eye signal: dilated pupils. This is a physiological response, completely involuntary and impossible to fake. When someone is genuinely attracted to what they see, their pupils naturally widen. It's a primal, unconscious reaction that happens when something excites or captivates us. You might not notice it across a crowded room, but in a close conversation, if her pupils appear slightly larger than normal when she's looking at you, that's a direct, undeniable signal from her subconscious that she's deeply engaged and attracted. The key takeaway here, gentlemen, is to become an expert observer. Don't just hear what she says. Watch what her eyes reveal. Are they frequently meeting yours? Are there these subtle blinks, these lingering looks, these quick retreats, or even that telltale pupil dilation? Mastering the art of reading these subtle eye signals is your first step to truly understanding her unspoken language of attraction. All right, let's move on to the second undeniable sign that a woman secretly likes you. She finds excuses to touch you. Think about it for a moment. Touch is one of the most primal, fundamental ways human beings connect. Long before words, we communicated through physical contact. When a woman is drawn to you, her body instinctively wants to bridge that gap, to close the physical distance between you. It's an unspoken yearning for closeness. Now, let's be clear. Not every touch is a sign of attraction. A casual pat on the shoulder, a friendly high five. Those are often just polite social gestures. But when the touches are frequent, when they happen without an obvious reason, or when they linger just a little longer than necessary, that's when you should pay attention. That's when her subconscious is doing the talking. So what kind of touches are we looking for? First, there's the accidental touch. This is when her hand brushes against yours as you reach for something, or her leg accidentally touches yours under a table. If it happens once, it might be an accident. But if it happens repeatedly, especially when there's plenty of space, it's not accidental at all. Her body is seeking that subtle, innocent physical contact, testing the waters, gauging your reaction. Then, notice the prolonged contact. This could be a hug that lasts a fraction of a second longer than a typical friendly embrace, or a hand that rests on your arm for a moment too long before she pulls it away. Those extra seconds, those almost imperceptible delays, are loaded with meaning. The longer the touch, the stronger the underlying attraction. It's her way of holding on to that connection just a little bit longer. Finally, watch for playful shoves or gentle taps. If she laughs at your joke and playfully taps your arm, or gives you a light, teasing push on the shoulder, that's her subconscious finding an excuse to get closer. It's her way of creating a physical bond while still keeping the interaction light and fun. She's inviting you into her personal space in a non-threatening, engaging way. The bottom line is this: when a woman secretly likes you, she'll use touch as a subtle way to gauge your reaction and see if you reciprocate that unspoken desire for closeness. It's a fundamental part of human courtship. So, if she's finding more reasons than necessary to initiate physical contact with you, understand that her feelings are likely going deeper than what she's willing to say out loud. She's telling you something without uttering a single word. All right, let's unlock the third powerful sign that a woman secretly likes you. She laughs a lot at your jokes. Now, I'm not talking about that polite, obligatory chuckle we all give when someone tells a lukewarm joke. I mean genuine, uncontrollable laughter, sometimes even a little exaggerated, that signals true delight and amusement. This isn't just about her being nice. It's about her responding to you on a deeper, more emotional level. You see, laughter is one of humanity's most ancient and powerful tools for social bonding. It breaks down barriers, creates a sense of shared experience, and fosters intimacy. When a woman is attracted to you, she's instinctively looking for ways to connect, and humor becomes her bridge. It's her way of saying, I enjoy being with you, and I feel comfortable enough to let loose. So how does this genuine laughter manifest? First, listen for the over-the-top giggle or hearty laugh. Even if your joke isn't a comedic masterpiece, she might react as if you're the funniest person she's ever met. This isn't necessarily a performance. It's an unfiltered, subconscious expression of her genuine enjoyment of your presence and your personality. Her positive emotional response is magnified because she wants to connect with you. Second, notice if she leans in when she laughs. When someone leans their body towards you while laughing, it's a physical manifestation of them drawing you into them space, sharing that moment of joy. It's her body language screaming, I'm with you, I'm captivated by you, and I want to be closer. This subtle movement indicates a desire for increased proximity and connection. And pay close attention if she references old jokes you've told. If she remembers a funny line you used days or weeks ago, or brings up a shared humorous moment in a new conversation, it's a significant clue. This means your words, your humor, and you have stuck with her. She's been thinking about you even when you're not around, replaying those moments of connection. It's a clear sign that you occupy a unique space in her mind. Psychologically, women tend to laugh more readily and genuinely when they're attracted to someone because laughter lowers social barriers and intensifies rapport. When she laughs at your jokes, she's not just validating your humor, she's inviting you into her world. She's showing you that she feels safe, happy, and intrigued by your presence. It's a powerful, unspoken green light that says, I like you and I want more of this connection. Learn to recognize this authentic laughter and you'll uncover a key secret to her true feelings. All right, let's unlock the fourth incredibly powerful, yet often overlooked, sign that a woman secretly likes you. She unconsciously mirrors your movements. This isn't just a quirky habit. It's a profound psychological phenomenon known as mirroring. It's when someone subconsciously imitates your body language, your tone of voice, or even your gestures because they feel a deep, unspoken connection with you. It's her primal, subconscious way of saying, I like you, I feel comfortable with you, and I'm aligned with you. Think about it. When you truly connect with someone, when you're deeply engrossed in a conversation, you often find yourself naturally adopting their posture or even their mannerisms without even realizing it. This isn't about conscious imitation. It's a deep, unconscious signal that her brain is wired to connect with yours. So what does this look like in action? You might notice her adjusting her posture to match yours. If you lean back in your chair, a moment later, she subtly shifts her weight back too. If you cross your legs, she might do the same. These aren't random coincidences. They're her body language subtly aligning with yours, creating a sense of harmony and rapport. She might also start using your hand gestures or even certain phrases. Perhaps you have a unique way of emphasizing a point with your hands, or a specific turn of phrase you often use. If she starts incorporating those into her own conversation, it's a clear sign that she's picking up on your unique patterns and integrating them into her own communication, because she feels a strong pull towards you. It shows she's truly listening and absorbing what you're putting out there. And pay attention to her energy matching yours. If you're calm and relaxed, she might become more subdued. If you're energetic and expressive, she might mirror that excitement. This isn't her trying to be like you. It's her subconscious adjusting to match your vibe, indicating that she feels comfortable and connected in your presence. Here's a powerful little test you can try. Subtly change a small movement. Casually adjust your seating position, or cross your arms differently. Then observe her. If she unconsciously follows suit a few moments later, you've just witnessed her mirroring you. A powerful, undeniable indicator that she's unconsciously synchronizing with you, because she feels a deep sense of connection and attraction. This is one of the strongest, yet most often missed, signs that she's truly captivated. It's her subconscious telling you, "We belong in the same space, and I'm drawn to your energy." All right, sign that a woman secretly likes you. She finds reasons to be physically near you. The very essence of attraction isn't just expressed through words or glances. It's profoundly revealed in where she chooses to position herself in relation to you. If she's secretly drawn to you, her subconscious will steer her in your direction. It's a primal human instinct. We naturally gravitate towards those we feel attracted to, those whose energy we enjoy. So, how does this intentional proximity manifest? First, watch for her unexpected appearances. Has she suddenly started showing up in places you frequent? Places she never seemed interested in before? Maybe she starts working out at your gym at the same time, or she's suddenly at your favorite coffee shop on a regular basis. If these coincidences start piling up, it's highly likely she's making a conscious or even unconscious effort to be in your orbit. She's creating opportunities for interaction, hoping you'll notice her. Second, observe if she chooses to sit or stand near you, even when other options are available. In a group setting, if she consistently picks the seat next to you or stands closer to you during a conversation, even if there's ample space elsewhere, that's a powerful signal. It's her way of closing the physical gap, indicating a desire for a deeper connection. She's not just seeking proximity, she's seeking your proximity. And finally, pay attention to frequent accidental encounters. You might run into her more often during lunch breaks, or find her lingering in the hallway just as you're leaving work. If these casual run-ins become a consistent pattern, it's a strong indication that she might be subtly arranging these chance meetings. She's orchestrating opportunities to interact with you because she's invested in connecting. Psychologically, attraction makes people act in ways they don't always consciously recognize. If she's consistently finding reasons to be where you are, it's because she enjoys your energy, she's curious about you, and she's hoping you'll notice her and initiate further interaction. She's putting herself in your path, giving you the green light to approach and deepen the connection. So next time you see her in an unexpected place, or she chooses a seat right next to you, understand that it's likely not an accident. It's her unspoken invitation. Now let's talk about a sign that's becoming increasingly rare, and therefore, it's incredibly valuable. She gives you her undivided attention. In our hyper-connected world, where everyone's constantly glued to their screens, true, unshared attention is a precious commodity. If a woman genuinely likes you, she will instinctively put everything else aside to be fully present when she's with you. This isn't just politeness, it's a testament to how much she values your connection. So, how can you spot this powerful signal? Firstly, she'll remember the little things you've mentioned. Have you ever had a conversation where you casually brought up your favorite obscure band or a quirky childhood memory? If she later recalls that detail and brings it up or connects it to something new, it's a huge indicator. It means she wasn't just hearing you, she was listening deeply, absorbing your words because you matter to her. This shows a level of engagement far beyond casual acquaintance. Secondly, observe if she doesn't check her phone or lets herself be distracted. We all know that constant urge to glance at notifications, but if she's fully focused on you, maintaining eye contact, and her phone remains untouched in her pocket or on the table, it speaks volumes. It tells you that you are more interesting, more important than anything else vying for her attention in that moment. Her world shrinks to just the two of you. And thirdly, she'll ask you thoughtful, insightful questions. Instead of just surface-level small talk, she'll dig deeper. She'll inquire about your passions, your beliefs, your opinions on things that truly matter. This isn't just about making conversation. It's about a genuine curiosity about who you are as a person. She wants to understand your world, your thoughts, and your unique perspective. Here's a simple test you can try the next time you're talking. During a natural pause in the conversation, just go silent for a few seconds. If she leans in, maintain strong eye contact. Or immediately jumps in with a follow-up question. She's completely invested in the conversation and in you. This undivided attention isn't just a sign of politeness. It's a clear indication that she's deeply interested in what you have to say, and more importantly, in connecting with you. It's a powerful, silent declaration of her attraction. Next up on our list of undeniable signs a woman secretly likes you, she playfully teases you. Now, teasing isn't just for kids in the schoolyard. It's a classic, fashion, timeless way human beings express attraction and build rapport. It's not about being mean-spirited. It's about creating that dynamic, that exciting push and pull, which keeps things fun, engaging, and utterly unforgettable. When she teases you, she's inviting you to play, to engage on a different level. So what does this playful teasing look like? You might notice her playfully mimicking your words or habits. She might good-naturedly make fun of a phrase you use, or playfully exaggerate a certain mannerism of yours. This isn't done to belittle you. It's a lighthearted, affectionate way she's interacting. It's her way of saying, I notice you, I pay attention to you, and I feel comfortable enough to playfully challenge you. It creates a unique inside joke, a shared moment that only the two of you fully understand. She might also challenge you in a fun, lighthearted way. This could be a playful dare, a mock bet, or even just pretending to be better than you at something to elicit a reaction. Oh, you think you're good at that? Prove it, she might say with a smirk. This kind of banter keeps the energy high and shows she enjoys engaging with you on a stimulating, competitive level. It's a subtle invitation for you to meet her playful energy, and a particularly strong sign is if she gives you a unique nickname. Even if it's silly or slightly embarrassing, a nickname signals that she sees you as distinct and special. It's an intimate gesture, a small label of endearment that only she uses, creating a special bond between you two. It solidifies your unique connection in her mind. The deeper meaning here is that playful teasing is both a challenge and a clear sign of attraction. When you respond well to her playful jabs, by laughing, teasing back, or showing you can handle her energy, you demonstrate confidence and a good sense of humor. This makes you incredibly attractive. Moving forward, let's explore our 8th incredibly telling sign that a woman secretly likes you. She behaves differently when you're around. This is perhaps one of the biggest giveaways because it's an automatic, often uncontrolled reaction. Her entire demeanor, her whole vibe, might subtly shift the moment you enter her space or join a conversation. It's her subconscious reacting to your presence, acknowledging your significance. How does this behavioral shift manifest? You might notice her becoming a little more nervous or fidgety. If she's usually poised and calm, but around you she starts subtly adjusting her hair, smoothing her clothes, or fiddling with jewelry, that's a telltale sign. It's her subconscious wanting to look her absolute best for you, a physical manifestation of her heightened awareness and desire to make a good impression. She's feeling the pressure of your presence, and it's making her a bit self-conscious, but in an attractive way. Conversely, some women become more animated or excited. If she's typically reserved, but suddenly her laughter is a little louder, her voice is a bit more energetic, or she seems generally more joyful and expressive when you're near, it's a clear indication. Your presence sparks a positive internal reaction, making her more vibrant and alive. She's feeding off your energy and amplifying her own to match, perhaps even to impress you. And then there's the less obvious, but equally significant, shift. She becomes quieter or more reserved. If she's usually a chatterbox, but turns a little shy or subdued when you're in the vicinity, it could be because she's feeling the pressure to impress you, or she's simply taking you in. She might become more observant, more careful with her words, as if she's carefully curating her presence for you. Don't mistake this for disinterest. Sometimes a woman goes quiet because she's overwhelmed by her feelings or acutely aware of your presence. In essence, if you observe a distinct change in her behavior when you're around, whether she's more nervous, more animated, or even more self-conscious, it's because you matter to her. Your presence is creating a ripple effect in her internal world, and she can't help but respond to it. This isn't something she consciously decides. It's a powerful, automatic signal that you hold a special significance for her. Pay close attention to these shifts, because they're speaking volumes. Moving right along, let's delve deeper into a powerful indicator that might seem familiar, but carries layers of unspoken meaning. She finds excuses to touch you. While we touched on this briefly before, its importance cannot be overstated. Touch is, at its core, one of humanity's most primal and undeniable ways of communicating attraction and seeking connection. When a woman is drawn to you, her body will subtly, often unconsciously, seek to close the physical distance. It's a fundamental yearning for closeness that transcends words. The key here isn't overt, obvious touching. A woman who secretly likes you won't make it glaringly obvious. Instead, she'll employ innocent-seeming everyday methods to initiate physical contact, making it feel organic and natural. The real secret lies in observing the frequency and subtlety of these interactions. Consider these delicate movements. Firstly, watch for accidental brushes or light scrapes. Her hand might casually brush against yours as you reach for something, or her leg might unintentionally touch yours under a table. Maybe her fingers lightly graze yours when she hands you an item. If these instances keep happening, if they recur more often than genuine coincidence would allow, then it's no accident. Her body is seeking that subtle, low-stakes physical validation, testing the waters and assessing your comfort level. Secondly, pay attention to playful nudges, shoves, or gentle taps. She might laugh at your joke and lightly tap your arm, or give you a playful shove on the shoulder. Perhaps a soft, fleeting punch to the arm as a sign of camaraderie. These are her ways of using physical contact to create connection, to initiate a playful interaction that draws her closer to you while maintaining a light-hearted, non-threatening vibe. It's an invitation to engage, and most powerfully, notice any lingering touch. This is where the subtlety truly shines. A handshake that extends for a fraction of a second longer than typical, or a hug that holds on for just a moment beyond the usual friendly embrace. These tiny, almost imperceptible extensions of contact are incredibly significant. They signal that she's not just fulfilling a social custom. She's savoring the physical closeness, sending a clear, unspoken message that she desires more intimacy with you. In conclusion, while most women won't overtly confess their attraction with words, their body language, particularly through touch, will betray their true feelings. When she consciously or unconsciously breaks that invisible personal space barrier and initiates physical contact, even in the most subtle ways, she's sending you a clear, undeniable signal. I want to be closer to you. Your ability to read these quiet cues is paramount. Beyond her physical proximity, another powerful and often subconscious indicator that a woman secretly likes you is this. She unconsciously mirrors your movements and even your speech. This isn't just a coincidence. It's a profound psychological phenomenon known as mirroring. It's when an individual subtly, and often without realizing it, imitates the body language, tone of voice, or gestures of someone they feel a deep connection or attraction towards. Our brains are literally wired for connection, and mirroring is a fundamental part of that programming. When a woman is drawn to you, her subconscious will automatically adjust itself to align with you. It's her primal, unspoken way of communicating. I resonate with you. I feel comfortable in your presence, and I am in tune with your energy. It's a non-verbal affirmation that you're on the same wavelength. So how does this mirroring manifest in real time? First, observe her body language. If you lean back in your chair, does she subtly shift her posture to match yours? If you cross your legs, does she follow suit a moment later? Or perhaps you take a sip of water and she does the same. These aren't conscious decisions. They're instinctual reactions to feeling a bond. Her body is literally telling you, I'm with you, I'm connected to you, and I feel good being in your space. Furthermore, pay attention to her use of your specific words or phrases. You might notice her adopting a certain expression you use or repeating a key phrase you've said earlier in the conversation. This isn't plagiarism. It's her subconscious aligning with your verbal patterns. It's a subtle way she echoes your energy and shows she's truly listening and internalizing what you communicate. It creates a shared linguistic space unique to your interactions. And finally, observe how her energy shifts to match yours. If you're speaking in a calm, measured tone, she might subconsciously temper her own energy to align with yours. Conversely, if you become animated and enthusiastic about a topic, she might reflect that excitement, speaking faster or with more passion. This subconscious calibration of energy indicates a deep level of rapport and comfort, a desire to be on the same emotional wavelength as you. Ultimately, gentlemen, mirroring is one of the clearest subconscious indicators of attraction. It's incredibly difficult to fake because it's so deeply ingrained in our human psychology. Or matching your energetic output, it's a powerful and undeniable sign that she feels a profound connection with you. She's not just listening, she's feeling you, and her body is showing it. Pay close attention to these subtle reflections, because they're speaking volumes. Finally, let's explore our 11th and perhaps most definitive sign that a woman secretly likes you. She brings you up even when you're not there. This is a powerful, undeniable indicator that you occupy a significant space in her thoughts, not just when you're present, but even when you're miles away. It shows that you're not just a fleeting acquaintance, you're a memorable presence in her life. So, how can you catch this often overlooked signal? Firstly, pay attention if her friends mention you to her or to you when you're around. If her friends tease her good-naturedly when you're present, or if one of them says something like, "Oh, so this is the guy she was talking about," or gives her a knowing look, consider that a massive green light. It means you've become a topic of conversation for her, even outside your direct interactions. She's talking about you, which means you're definitely on her mind, and she's likely sharing her positive feelings with her inner circle. Secondly, notice if she recalls and references inside jokes or private moments you've shared. We all have those unique, funny, or meaningful moments that only a select few people understand. If she remembers a specific joke, a shared observation, or a particular story that only the two of you were privy to, and she brings it up in a new context, it's incredibly telling. It signifies that that shared experience has stuck with her, that it holds a special place in her memory, and that she connects it specifically to you. It proves you've left a lasting emotional impression. And a subtle but powerful sign is if she casually drops your name into conversations. She might be telling a story to a mutual friend and naturally weave your name into it. Or she might spontaneously say something like, "You know who would absolutely love this? Your name." This is her unconscious way of keeping you relevant in her world, integrating you into her narrative, and reinforcing your presence in her mind, even when you're not physically part of the immediate conversation. The profound meaning behind this sign is that attraction isn't just about what happens in the moment of interaction. It's about whether you continue to resonate in her mind long after you've said goodbye. If she's thinking about you, talking about you, and recalling moments with you when you're not physically present, she has emotionally invested in you. You've transcended from being merely someone she knows to someone she genuinely connects with and holds in high regard. This kind of lasting presence is a clear, undeniable testament to her secret admiration. So there you have it, gentlemen. We've journeyed through the intricate, often silent language of attraction. What you've learned today is that genuine attraction is rarely a loud confession. Instead, it's hidden in the smallest details, the most delicate gestures, the almost imperceptible nonverbal cues, and that undeniable unspoken chemistry that subtly lingers between two people. It's not about grand declarations from her. It's about decoding the powerful, unconscious signals her body is constantly sending. A woman who secretly likes you won't always, or even often, confess her true feelings with words. But make no mistake, her actions, those 11 powerful signs we've just uncovered, they will scream her interest. She will instinctively find ways to be physically near you. Her body will subtly mirror your movements. She'll initiate those accidental touches that aren't accidental at all. And she'll shower you with her rare, undivided attention. More profoundly, you'll discover that you occupy a persistent space in her mind, to the point where she'll even be thinking about you and mentioning you when you're not physically present. The real question then isn't about her interest, but about your awareness. Are you truly paying attention? Are you tuned in to these nuanced signals that most men completely miss? Because once you start noticing these undeniable signs, once you learn to read this secret language of attraction, you will never again have to wonder if she's genuinely interested or just being polite. The truth, gentlemen, will be written clearly across her actions, in her eyes, in her touch, and in the way she holds you in her thoughts. This newfound understanding empowers you to approach with confidence, to respond with certainty, and to build connections that are truly authentic and deeply magnetic. This is Stoic Wisdom Now, and our mission is to help you see what's been right in front of you all along. If this video has opened your eyes and armed you with powerful new insights, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Because the next time she subtly mirrors your posture, or her hand accidentally brushes against yours, you'll know exactly what it means, and you'll be ready to act. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and never, ever be forgettable.